Imagine waking up tomorrow with the exact same skills, the exact same hours in your day, and the exact same opportunities, but suddenly your income doubles. What changed? It's not luck, it's mindset, it's value, it's leverage, and it's relentless action. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to take control of every dollar you earn, unlock hidden opportunities, and turn potential into unstoppable financial power. When we talk about income, the first thing most people focus on is numbers. How much comes in, how much goes out, how to make more. But the deeper truth is that your income is a direct reflection of your mindset, and that's where the real transformation begins. Your beliefs about money, whether you see it as scarce or abundant, whether you believe you deserve wealth or feel guilty about it, shape every decision you make, every opportunity you pursue, and every risk you take. Think about it. Two people can have the same skills, the same education, even the same network, and yet one is struggling while the other is thriving. Why? It's not luck, it's mindset. The way you see yourself and your potential defines what you believe is possible for your life, and your income simply mirrors that belief. When you approach money with fear, hesitation, or limitation, you unconsciously close doors and shrink your possibilities. But when you embrace abundance, when you train yourself to see opportunity, when you cultivate confidence in your ability to create value, doors begin to open that you didn't even know existed. And it's not just about thinking positively. It's about creating mental habits that reinforce your growth. You must consciously choose thoughts and behaviors that align with financial empowerment, that reject the stories of limitation handed down by society, family, or past failures. Every time you choose to act despite fear, to push through discomfort, to provide value, you're wiring your mind for higher earnings. This mindset shift also affects how you negotiate, how you price your services, how you invest, and how you allocate your time and energy. It's about moving from a scarcity mentality where every dollar is hard-won and every opportunity seems risky to an abundance mentality, where resources flow and possibilities multiply. And once your mind starts to operate from that place of empowerment, your actions naturally follow. You begin to take calculated risks, to create systems that scale, to collaborate with people who elevate you, and to see financial growth as a result of contribution rather than struggle. The truth is, if you want to transform your income, it starts with transforming the way you think about it, the way you see yourself, and the possibilities you allow yourself to believe exist. Income is never just about working harder or logging more hours. It is a direct reflection of the value you bring into the world. Too many people chase money as if it's a trophy to be won. But the truth is that income flows naturally to those who focus on creating real value for others. When you shift your attention from what you can get to what you can give, you begin to understand the true principle of financial growth. People pay for transformation, solutions, and results, not for effort alone. Every product you sell, every service you provide, every idea you implement carries potential value, and the income you earn is proportionate to how effectively that value solves a problem or enhances someone else's life. Think about the most successful people you know. They aren't sitting around hoping for luck or counting hours. They are deeply obsessed with understanding needs, improving experiences, and delivering exceptional outcomes. They don't just compete in a marketplace. They dominate by creating offerings that people can't ignore because they see undeniable worth. Value creation also demands innovation, courage, and insight. It's about asking yourself every day, how can I improve this? How can I make it better, faster, more impactful? Income becomes a byproduct of your relentless commitment to excellence and to serving others at a higher level. And this isn't limited to products or services. It applies to ideas, influence, relationships, and skills. When you focus on the impact you can create, your income potential expands far beyond what you thought possible. It's also about understanding leverage, how one action, one system, or one piece of knowledge can multiply value for countless people at once. Income grows exponentially when you stop trading hours for dollars and start designing ways to deliver more for more people. People will always pay for outcomes, results, and transformation. The more precisely you can identify what others need, the more effectively you can provide it and the more consistently you deliver it, the more your income will reflect the level of value you create. True financial growth isn't accidental, it's intentional. It comes from mastering the art of contribution, from understanding that your earning potential is unlimited when you dedicate yourself to elevating others, solving meaningful problems. Solving meaningful problems and delivering results that exceed expectations. One of the most powerful keys to increasing income is learning how to leverage your time, skills, and resources to multiply your results. Many people believe that earning more is a matter of working harder or longer hours, but true wealth comes from multiplying impact, not effort. Leverage is about using what you already have, your knowledge, your network, your expertise, your assets, and finding dingy ways to extend their effect far beyond what you could achieve alone. Think about the difference between a freelancer trading hours for dollars and an entrepreneur building a system that earns money while they sleep. One is limited by time. The other unlocks exponential potential. Leverage could take many forms. Financial leverage, where smart investments allow your money to grow without constant labor. Technological leverage, where tools and systems automate tasks and scale solutions. Human leverage, where a team amplifies your capacity to deliver results. And intellectual leverage, where your ideas, methods, or skills create ongoing impact. The key is understanding that income grows faster when it is connected to scalable value rather than manual effort. It's not just about efficiency, it's about multiplying your influence and reach. Every opportunity to leverage requires strategic thinking and disciplined execution. You must identify which actions have the highest return on investment of your energy, focus on those, and remove or delegate everything else. This mindset also shifts how you approach risk and innovation. When you leverage wisely, one bold, calculated move can produce results that far exceed a lifetime of small, incremental effort. It also encourages you to think in systems rather than one-off transactions. A single product, once created and delivered effectively, could generate income for years. A single idea, shared and applied broadly, can impact countless lives and reward you financially in ways that no linear effort ever could. Leverage also requires courage, because multiplying impact often means stepping out of comfort zones, trusting others, investing resources, and thinking long-term rather than immediate gratification. But the payoff is massive. When you understand and embrace leverage, you no longer feel trapped by the constraints of time or fizz. Begin to see every asset, every skill, and every opportunity as a tool that, when positioned correctly, can generate far more income than you ever imagined, allowing you to scale your life and your earnings simultaneously. Action and consistency are the engines that turn potential into actual income. And without them, even the brightest ideas, the most abundant mindset, and the clear strategies remain dormant. Many people fall into the trap of planning endlessly, waiting for the perfect moment, or believing that motivation alone will carry them to financial success. But the truth is that income is earned in the doing, not the dreaming. Every dollar, every opportunity, every step toward financial freedom is the result of persistent action taken day after day. Even when conditions aren't ideal, even when doubt creeps in, and even when progress seems slow, consistency compounds, just like interest in a bank account. And small, focused actions repeated over time create momentum that grows beyond imagination. It's not enough to act once or twice in bursts of energy. The most successful people understand that income is the result of disciplined repetition and the relentless pursuit of improvement. Every phone call, every client meeting, every skill honed, every system refined, all contribute to a pattern of growth that attracts opportunity and rewards effort. Action also builds confidence, courage, and clarity. Each step, no matter how small, teaches lessons that cannot be learned through theory alone. It exposes weaknesses to be corrected, opens doors to networks previously unreachable, and creates feedback that refines strategy. Consistent action also signals commitment to yourself and to others. And commitment is magnetic. People, partners, and resources are drawn to those who show up reliably, who deliver on promises, and who persist when others quit. This creates a cycle where action fuels opportunity. Opportunity fuels income, and income fuels the ability to take even bigger, smarter actions. But the true power of action and consistency lies not in random effort, but in deliberate, high-value actions aligned with your goals. It requires planning, prioritization, and a willingness to face discomfort without procrastination. Waiting for inspiration is a trap. Taking immediate, focused steps is the path to results. And the longer you maintain this rhythm of purposeful action, the more your capacity to earn grows, your influence expands, and your ability to create financial freedom multiplies. Without action, your ideas remain ideas. Without consistency, your momentum stalls. Income is not created by chance. It is built through the persistent, intentional execution of actions that deliver value, create opportunities, and compound over time, transforming effort into measurable, tangible form.